closure of Centenary United Methodist Church in Greensboro is shining a light on a national trend. Fewer people are sitting in the pews. The church's pastor, Reverend Kelly Gross, pointed to lower attendance as one of the reasons they sold that church on West Friendly Avenue to Cone Health.
Fox 8's Cassie Fambro has been looking into this tonight. She spoke with local experts, joins us now. So Cassie, when did this trend start and could it change?
Well, Neil and Katie, it could change, but right now the trend is going in one direction. So 20 years ago, 42% of adults attended religious services weekly, according to this Gallup poll data. That number has fallen to 30% as of 2023. Now, the data set shows more people have withdrawn from a religious affiliation as well. 9% of people claiming no religious affiliation back then, compared to 21% of poll responders in 2021 to 2023 now.
These are challenging and complex times for communities of faith across the nation.
Wake Forest University Dean of the School of Divinity, Corey D.B. Walker, has been watching religious trends for his entire career.
We're seeing different patterns in which individuals are no longer attending organized religious services on Sunday. We're seeing different demographic trends in terms of spirituality practices.
The closure of Centenary United Methodist Church and sale to Cone Health can be perceived multiple ways, according to Walker, a result of lower attendance, as well as an effort to consider religious space usage in the modern era.
A lot of this space was built up in the mid-20th century, and in many ways it no longer fits the needs of communities in the 21st century. So churches are having to do some innovative and at times some tragic things with their congregational spaces.
The church is also struggling to bring in younger people.
Some of the most innovative churches use TikTok.
Nikki Sanchez, a Gen Z churchgoer, attends Allendale Baptist Church in High Point and loves going to services in person.
Just having people in a community that you can go to physically is way better than something you can see online and scroll past for 10 seconds.
I think it's the ways in which we leverage all of the available options that we have to build community.
The Western North Carolina Conference of the United Methodist Church says while the closure of the Centenary campus on West Friendly is sad, the overall impact of their churches remains strong. In a statement in part, Amy Yeager with the Western UMC said the ministry is flourishing and transforming the lives of those who they minister day in and day out, going on to say the Western region alone has birthed 200 new expressions of church in innovative ways, discipleship, missions, and ministry.
The belief in God has not declined. The question becomes, how do we begin to express that in a religiously plural, deeply diverse, and wonderfully democratic nation?
And he also went on to say that with economic stress, people might be more reluctant to give to their churches right now, and that contributes to some of the issues those churches are having. And as for the congregation, they will merge with a different church for services for that UMC campus. Cone Health says they have no immediate plans for the property, but will be combining it with other properties in the area. Katie.
Cassie, thank you.